Welcome to the Unit 12, People Profile. In People Profile, we will cover header, how to configure the header of the People Profile, and what are the different blocks and how to configure these blocks and how to basically configure the People Profile in general. Now let's look at the system. To configure the People Profile, you have to go to Configure People Profile. In configure people profile, you can see there is a general settings. Here I will click on this general settings and it will open me the header settings here. So here on the right side you can see configure header fields. You can configure the header fields here in this window, and you can check the fields which you want to display on the header. So for example, right now email is displayed. I want to display one more field called manager. So I want a manager field to be displayed on the header, and I will save this. Let's check this and let's refresh. If you see now, the manager field is activated and it is shown here as a manager Charles Brown. Similarly, you can define the different fields, and you can suppose I don't want location, or maybe I don't want cell phone, I don't want Facebook and LinkedIn. I can save this and I can just refresh this, and you can see it is looking much sorted now. So business phone, email ID, and manager Charles Brown. So similarly, you can define some other things as well in the header, like allows employees to edit background image. So you can allow employees to edit their background image. Allows employee to upload an audio file for their name pronunciation. Allow employees to upload about me video. Allow employees to enter introductory text and show percentage complete, and set all fields as expanded by default. So if you see here in this section, you can go to header field. Here you can edit the profile picture. So these options will depend upon if you check these boxes here. If you do not check these boxes, these options will be disabled from here. So for example, edit profile picture, you can see the profile picture of Anya Singh here. So you can upload new picture or you can delete this picture. You can zoom it and zoom out. Similarly, you can edit the background image. So if you see current background image is maintained this one, you can again zoom in and zoom out, and you can upload the image and choose it from the library. Then in about me section, you can maintain the a video where about yourself, or you can also give some information text about yourself here. Then in my name, you can maintain the audio file with the pronunciation of your name. So this is how the header information is maintained. You can choose the name format. Currently there is nothing choose, so I will choose right now. If you see, it is showing us Anya Singh. Let me choose this last name, first name, and I will save this. And I will just refresh this, and you can see the name format for this is changed to Singh Anya. So I don't want to maintain anything here. I want to keep it same. So these are the talent management settings. So we are not covering that because that is a part of the talent management uh, data. So next is, these are the different sections. So if you see this on the left side, this is a me section. Under me there is a personal information, ID information, biographical, contact information, address and dependent, and payment information, and employment, um, some live MDF profile. This is employee UI letter. This is not. So this is configured here. So in this particular profile, if I want something to show on the profile, I will just say show on the profile on the sub on show this subsection on the profile. And if I want something not to be shown, like for example this employment letters, I will simply click on this, and you can see this eye icon with a cross. So this icon will be will appear, and I will save this, and this will not be appearing on the people profile. So this is how you will be showing a subsection on the profile, and uh, also not showing the subsection on the profile. Now let's look at how to add a section. To add a section, you will click on the towards the bottom, and you will say add a new section, and in the untitled you will give your name. So I will suppose I give test, and I give this as test. And once this is configured as test, you can define the subsection here. So for example, I want to define and place a section. I will save this. In this I have created a subsection called test. I want to add this live MDF profile information. So I will come here and I will say live MDF profile information. I will just drag it and drop it here, and then I can select the different UI. So for example, I want to select my uniform UI, and then uniform 1 I have selected, and I will save this. And once this is saved, you have to enable this in employee views. You have to enable this test. Let's look at in manage permission roles. So I will just save this, and I will go to manage permission roles, manage permission role. In manage permission role, I will go to system admin role, and in this system admin role, I will just, so I am in a system admin role. I am going to employee views here, and in employee views, I will see whether test is checked here. So it is not, so I will just check this box, say done, save changes. Now when I see the profile of Jessic, and you can see that the test is available, and under test that uniform is populating. Similarly, on the people profile, you can add the other sections like employment information. You can drag and drop the employment information. Then similarly, personal information. For example, I want to drag and drop this personal information here. So this is right now saying no because it already exists. And if I don't want to use this, I can just simply drag and drop here, and then drag and drop again here. Like that, you can do the configuration. I am not saving this. And then for the employment information, similarly for the employment related information, you can actually do the similar type of uh, drag and drop for job information, organization information, job relationship, time management, etc. And then there are some compensation information. You can do the drag and drop option for comp information as well, compensation and pay component non-recurring. Then these are the custom blocks. So these are the custom blocks which are created by you. So you can always search your custom block by live profile MDF information. So let's see. So we have already created a custom block for uniform. We have seen that, where is it, this one. So this is the custom block. So we have, and we have selected the uniform one as a MDF screen ID, and this is where you will enter the uniform details of the employee. So this is how the configure people profile works.